applause. Let's bring in.
Thank you, Toastmasters. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. So today my topic is multitasking a skill? What is multitasking? Can anyone share their views on multitasking?
Doing multiple things at a time.
Yes, that's what Google says as well. We all have one aim in our life. At the end of the day, we all want to be blissful. We all want to be happy, and we all want to feel content. And we all have different methods and ways of being a blissful person in our daily life. We have our own career, we have our own personal life, we have our own circle, social circle. And to balance everything, we always have to multitask. We cannot focus on one single thing at a day. Because if you focus on one single thing in a day, you tend to lose connections with your friend circle, with you tend to lose connection with your work colleagues, and maybe you tend to lose balance in your personal life as well. Well, that's my personal experience. So whenever I apply for any job, there is always one statement that I never forget to mention. I can multitask. So I don't understand what multitask really stands for whenever I'm applying for any specific position. But every job description, there is one specific requirement, key competencies that the candidate must be able to multitask. And I can understand, since I belong to development sector, and I can understand how demanding is development sector. You have to get involved in multiple things at a time to get your project accomplished. And I would say that indirectly development sector is glamorizing multitasking, which is in a sense good, but the impact of multitasking in one's mental health has not been discussed that often, which it should have been. I realized I can multitask really well when I became a mother. I had to juggle multiple responsibilities at a time. There were times when I broke down, when I couldn't do well, and I tried several times. But then there was moment of success as well. There were things when I was really happy that I could do several things at a time. And during that blissful moment, I always pat on my shoulder and whisper to myself, "Well done, Rasna." Well, that's my formula to remain calm and positive in any moment, because I had to multitask every time. And I recall once Toastmaster Bhavani shared her formula, how she has been dealing with stress and anxiety because she has to multitask. Her job is quite demanding. She is into business as well. She has a family as well. And she was gracefully sharing that her formula, she has been able to multitask after following that formula. So Toastmaster Bhavani, can you share what's that formula?
Yeah, you have to, whenever you are in stress or some situation, you should plan another change situation, so that the stress that you are getting from that situation, you will avoid that. So like trekking, hiking, singing, dancing, partying, whatever the positive and enjoyable moment you can create for yourself and for your surroundings.
Thank you. Well, I understood that you have to get involved in another task as well to overcome the multitasking blues, right?
Because if you stay in that situation, then you will probably develop mental health situations.
Sure.
Issues.
That's true indeed. Thank you. And we all have different roles in our life. We all have to act in a different roles in a single day. There's our professional life, there is our personal life, there is our social circle, and everything should remain intact. Only then we will have well-balanced social and mental health. And I came across one article by James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, where he mentioned that multitasking has a severe impact, would have a severe impact in the mental health of one who has been involved in several tasks at one time. And he also suggests that one should focus on one activities at a time to deliver the work you are engaged to be in high quality and to remain intact with the productivity of the work. And he further suggests that we should not fall into the trap of the society to show ourselves overworked, to show ourselves busy, and ultimately delivering the meaning that remaining busy is the definition of success in our life. And having said that, I want to drop a few questions for my audience. So what do you think? Is multitasking is a skill or ability to deal with our daily responsibilities? And why success has been so overrated that we tend to prioritize it over our mental health? And I want to end my speech with a line from James Clear: if you commit on nothing, you tend to distract with everything. Thank you.
Prashamsha, come over here and give the direct evaluation on the speech. Toastmaster Prashamsha is a secretary in our club. She is a development practitioner with more than 5 years of experience, love trekking and reading books. Please, Toastmaster Prashamsha.
Toastmaster Rasna and Dhakal gave her presentation on Level 1 Project 2. That was writing a speech with purpose. I really liked how she started with a question. She wanted engagement with the audience, and that is commendable. The engagement continued. She also closed with the closing question, sparking more engagement. For a second speech, that is amazing skill that she showcased today. And also she used a lot of hand gestures, so that was also wonderful. And she used no notes for her second speech, again remarkable. What I really liked about her speech today is she used anecdotes from her life, as well as she engaged anecdote from Toastmaster Bhavani. However, Toastmaster is a learning platform, and I would like to give few suggestions based on my observation. She could really work on her organization, because I felt there was a disconnect between opening word and conclusion. So she might want to rethink about her speech organization. Second thing that I would like to suggest her is that to challenge herself, she might want to use this platform a lot. She might want, when she was asking Toastmaster Bhavani, she could have come here and asked her. That would have increased her engagement. Finally, the suggestion I got from my evaluator last time was to use more storytelling, because it advances our speaking skill. For example, Toastmaster did a wonderful job by bringing his stories and telling them with humor. So she could use that as well. Once again, I'd like to congratulate Toastmaster Rasna for a wonderful speech. Thank you.